Hey yo, what's good, man? What it do? What it do? It's your boy Wise, man. WiseWorldUniverse. We in the building. Y'all already know what it is, man. We back with another video. Now, the topic of discussion today. This is kind of a rant, but it's kind of not. But I'm just tired of the slander, and I can't deal with it anymore. I'm tired of hearing the crying and the whining. Listen, man. We're talking about Evil Dead the game. Of course, you know everybody who's been watching my channel. By the way, I stream daily on Twitch, WiseWorldUniverse Twitch TV. I play Evil Dead. I've been playing the game since it came out. I'm a demon main, but I play both sides. I really enjoy the game. I think it's a great addition to the genre. I think it really pushes the genre of games forward. Now, yesterday they had a balancing patch to kind of balance out a few things. Not nothing major, just on the server side. But I've seen videos and read comments of Survivor players still crying, still complaining, still whining. Let me start off by saying this. Stop effing whining, you giant babies. Learn how to play the game. Let me say that again. Learn how to play the game properly. Stop whining. Some of you Survivor mains want this game to be nerfed down to nothing, so it's just easy for survivors to get a win and demons don't have any viable options. So I'm playing this gameplay to show that, number one, survivors are not any weaker. This is from yesterday, post-patch. Survivors are not any weaker, and I still have to work just as hard to try to get a win. Now, this is a full squad with comms and coordinating. You can tell by the way they were moving. Notice they're all split up and things like that. The things that people claim are so thing. Oh, well, the possession's too powerful. Okay, let's see if possession's really truly that powerful, right? We got two guys here. Let's see. Mistakes are being made. Survivors, stop trying to 1v1 possess units when they have their damage buffs. You're going to lose that fight every time. That's number one. So that's the mistake being made here. Look, the Scotty hasn't used his gun once. He's just trying to melee his way. That was his mistake. You Survivor players need to stop blaming the demon players or the game itself for you not knowing how to play the game properly. Now listen, they already got the pages of the Necronomicon. They could have left. They could have gotten that car. Or the Scotty, the Ash has a legendary rifle. So if him and the Scotty had just shot my units, they'd be dead. But no, what are they doing? They're running, right? They're scrambling. They're running. Look, he's completely turned his back to me to focus on the flute, which is what smart survivors do. That's what smart survivors do. Now, if this is so cheesy and so, oh, well, you can just spam it and get an easy kill, then why are we 13 minutes into the match and I still haven't won yet? Mind you, I'm a high-level demon player. I win more matches than I lose. I probably have lost twice in the last week. Look at that. Look at the dodge. But I don't see you survivors saying that's not okay or that shouldn't be in the game. But you're okay with it. Okay. Here we go again. Look at that. Look at that. Dropping units. Drop my flutist again. Up, they quickly find it. Can I stop the revive? Oh, I tried. Okay, I possess a unit. Now look how quick they melt my possessed unit. Look at my bar. Look at they're melting them. But you survivors want to tell me, oh man, early game basic units, oh man, you can't beat them. They're so hard to beat. No, you guys are playing the game wrong. Look at this team. They're playing the game correctly. They're sticking together. They've looted. Their support characters keeping them supported. Their warrior character has weapons that are powerful that do big damage. Look at this. I'm missing. Look, I can't even get a lick off. Look at that. Look at that. I can't even get a lick off. They're running around. Look at them scramble. Look at them. Look at that. Look at that. The Kelly with the unlimited dodges. The Pablo who you can't never see. He wears dark clothes, so on a dark map you definitely can't see him. You don't hear demon mains complaining about this stuff. Look. They're just running. Look. They just run around. They just run around. Look, he got the revive. They just run around. Look at that. But survivors think that's okay. That's cool. That's okay. That's not an exploit, as they like. That's the word they're using now. Oh, that's not an exploit, huh? Right. Right. That's not exploit. Now, how many units have y'all seen me possess? 4, 5? And I've only gotten 1 down out of that. Look at that. The Kelly, look, Jukes. Look, knocked me out of it again. Look, trying, missed. Look, miss. Look at this. But y'all telling me, oh, the survivors have been nerfed. Oh man, the survivors have been nerfed. Oh man, it's gonna be so easy for the demon to win now. Get out of here with that crap. Stop trying to have these devs ruin their game. This isn't Dead by Daylight, okay? This isn't Dead by Daylight. Stop trying to play the game like it is. Oh man, what about the solo cures? Guess what? Every demon main is a solo cure. What's your point? Every demon main solo queues. What's your point? The game is built around teamwork. You see this team displaying teamwork and they are able to keep me at bay. Look at this. Mind you, I'm level 19 right now and they're only on the pages and I'm level 19. By all means, I should be destroying them right now. I'm level 20. Still, all of that and I've only managed to get 2 downs. Look, spawn my boss. Let's see what happens. I'm just doing this to prove a point that survivors, the nerfs and the buffs that happened did not influence the game very much. So I'm really tired of listening and watching these videos of these people complaining about it. Oh man, look at that. Look at those dodges. Oh my God, look at that. I haven't even got a lick off yet. The only way to counter good survivors, look at that. Time ran out. They was able to milk me around till the time ran out. Look at that. But once again, you won't hear any survivors complaining about this. Look how far away I spawned. Over 700 yards away. Look at that. What if the demons was like, hey, why are we spawning so far away after we get exercised? That's not fair. Come on, dude. Survivors, learn how to play the game correctly. You see these survivors, look at their health. Look at the Pablo keeping them shielded. And demon mains, people who play demon. Let me give you a few tips and tricks. In the early game, when the game starts, if you're looking for survivors, don't look where the dagger is, don't look where the pages is, and look somewhere parallel to where you are, and it's usually the farthest point. If you don't run into them in between. That's how you find survivors early. The key to this game for demons who get early wins is because they find survivors early before they have a chance to loot, get pink F to upgrade, or find epic or legendary guns and melee weapons. That's why you're losing. It's not because, oh, the game design and blah, blah, blah. No, the game is designed around teamwork. You see this team? Look how they're moving together. Look at them. You see how they all move together? There's a reason you had to play like that. I know all y'all some of you guys want this to be Dead by Daylight. Oh, you want to be able to just solo queue it and think you can, teabag the killer, or you can just, explain. Look at that. Now that's the possession. That's me doing back-to-back possessions. And what do? Melt the unit. What do? Melt the unit. Melted them. Nothing. Look at that. Because smart survivor groups know what they're doing and they understand the mechanics and how to play this game. Look, they're going around to loot. I can't do anything about it. Look, they're going to loot. I can't do too much about that. Look, they're voting windows, so you know they're a smart squad. They're voting windows to avoid the traps. They're running. Like, come on, they're quote unquote looping, I guess you want to call it. Look, I can't do anything, right? Right. But you don't hear Demon Main saying, oh man, well, what about the windows? And I will admit, the window vaulting is fucking annoying. But guess what? I'm not going to say survivors shouldn't be able to do it because, hey, they got to have their tactics to win too. but it is a game of tactics. It is a game of strategy. Let me say it again. A game of strategy. You can't just randomly jump in a lobby and not do any kind of teamwork and think you're going to win against an experienced demon player. You know what? You know when that works? It works against new demon players. People who are just now starting to play demon. They don't understand how it works. They don't know how to set up traps. They don't understand how and when to use possession. That's the demon players that work against. Any half decent demon player that understands the mechanics of this game, it's not going to work against. It's just not. Look, this team playing really well. Look, I mean, they're playing extremely well. And even though, yes, I'm getting some downs, I'm not putting the type of pressure that even I'm used to putting on, because this team had time to loot. They got some good guns. Look, that Kelly has a legendary rifle, along with her being the Dodge Queen. Apparently, her and Ed are the Dodge King and Queens of the game. Like, you see how hard I'm having to work? We're 20 minutes into the match. We're 20 minutes into the match. But the survivors are weak now, right? That's what y'all want me. That's what y'all want to keep telling me in the videos and in the comment section, and trying to say it on Twitter. Oh, the survivors have gotten weaker, and this is going to make players leave the game. No, perhaps you guys should just learn how to play the game. Seriously, just learn how to play the game. What did I tell you? She had a legendary rifle and an epic melee weapon. Look at that. That's knocking possessions out right and left. Like, come on, man. Let me say this one more time, man. I love this game. Does it have a few issues, bugs, things like that? Yeah, it does. But what game doesn't? It's a new game. It's been out 2 months, and they've already patched it / updated it 3 times. So that right there tells you the devs care about their game, they're listening, and they're trying to do the best they can. Get off their backs. Stop crying so much with a bunch of grown adults playing a game crying like 16-year-olds. Learn how to play the game and stop trying to play it your way and play the game the way it's meant to be played. Every game has a way it's meant to be played. Look, got the revive off again. See what I mean? But you want to tell me that survivors are weaker somehow. Oh, the demons are so buffed that it's going to be impossible for survivors to win. Really? Is it? Or is it the way that you and your survivors are playing? You solo queuers out there, learn how to plug in your headphones, communicate a little bit with each other, and stop acting like this is a one-on-one game. You can't 1v1 a demon in this game. I don't care if it's a level 3 demon. You can't 1v1 a demon unless you're one of the warrior classes, and even then you can only 1v1 it for so long. And I'm giving y'all examples. Look at that. I got another down, but I'm not getting the kills. But that's what I mean. Smart survivor teams know how to play. Yeah, there's little exploits on both sides. I'll admit there's exploits for the survivors with the jumping in the cars, the vaulting, the running. There's not many exploits when you're playing the demon, quite frankly, because if they have good weapons and they're coordinated and working together, even the one thing that they claim is an exploit, which is actually just part of the game, doesn't do anything. Look, I try to trap him in here. Look, what does he do? Get out of there. And then what do they do? Look, mind you, it's only 2 of them now. Look, completely taking out my unit. Look. But y'all want to tell me, oh, well, it's so strong. It needs to be nerfed. It needs to be nerfed. Man, get out of here with that. Stop crying, survivors. Learn how to play the game, bro. These survivors are these are some good survivors. This is a great survivor team right here. I had a hard time with this. Genuinely, I had a hard time. So I just wanted to, kind of jump on, give my 2 cents a little bit, man, as being a demon main and a person who just really loves the game and plays the game religiously. Like I said, don't forget, streaming every day on Twitch, WiseWorldUniverse /Twitch TV. I just had to put that out there, man. I felt like somebody had to say it, and I hadn't seen any videos of anybody saying it. Put some respect on the game name, man. Put some respect on these devs for giving us a great experience, something new, something different. And stop crying about it. And how about just try to learn how to play the game? It's that simple. Just learn how to play the game. The game is structured around teamwork and strategy on the survivor side. And it's skill based. It doesn't matter if you're level 25 or level 10. The only difference is you'll have more abilities to unlock to be able to use. But it doesn't matter. It's a skill-based game, ladies and gentlemen. Let me say that one more time. This is a skill-based game. It doesn't matter if your Survivor's 25 or your Demon's 45. If you don't have any skill or strategy, you will lose. Survivors, if you're not sticking together, if you're not working together as a unit, you will lose. If you don't have a support character on your team a lot of the time, you will lose. Understand these things about the game. The reason the devs dropped that patch is because survivors cry so much, when I'm sure the data's probably showing that survivors probably win more games than demons do, because it's a lot harder to play the demon in this game than it is being a survivor. So that's probably where they got the patches, where they got the nerfs and the buffs from, their data. So stop crying, learn how to play the game properly, and then maybe you could be like this squad that actually was doing very well against a high-powered demon. Mind you, I am level 27 at this point in the video. And they're still doing well. Look, foot in a full fight. Look, Scotty's not even backing up. Look at them. Watch how they dodge me. You see how they scramble. They killing my flutist. There are things you can do. Look, they're managing their fear. There are things that can be done. You just have to learn how to play the game. So again, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. But you guys have to figure this out, man. And with whatever's being so as you can see, this team of survivors, all PlayStation players, by the way, are very good. Now I'll let you see this one last bit. I spawned my boss. Look, he's taking out my flutist. See? Smart survivor team. That's why I said, guys, learn how to play the game. Stop crying. Stop trying to find a way to get cheesy advantages and exploits, and just learn how to play the game. You can win. It's not hard. I win on Survivor and Demon side all the time. Like, guys, seriously, man. But anyway, that's my 2 cents, man. WiseWorldUniverse, we in the building. Y'all already know what it is, man. I can't, I've said what I could. Do you want to see how the match ended? Let me show you, boy. Let me live real quick. They made it all the way to the end. They made it all the way to the end. And it took me everything I had and a little assist from the Dark Ones to win. Again, look at Pablo going for the flutist. Smart play. And at this point, I'm level 32. I am fully max demon. Look at that. Dodging for days. Look, dodge for days. Dodge for days. Dodge for days. Got lucky. Dark Ones gave me an assist. And this is pretty much, it's pretty much a GG's on this squad. But like I said, it was a great game. See, another assist from the Dark Ones. Another assist from the Dark Ones. And then it was just left 1v1, basically. So, that's how that match ended. Y'all already know, like I said, man, it's your boy WiseWorldUniverse, man. All in all, story message of the day: survivors, get better. Don't complain, don't cry, don't look for cheesy exploits. Just get better at the game, man. Stop trying to convince these devs to ruin their game so it's a buggy, glitchy, unbalanced mess like Dead by Daylight, bro. This game is moving the genre forward. Let's support these guys, man, and keep it going. In the meantime, between time, it's your boy Wise, man. Hey, yo, we in the building, man. You already know what it is, WiseWorldUniverse, man. Check me out. If you like what you see, man, subscribe, like, share, comment, man. I read everything. I appreciate you guys' support. And we up out of here. 100.